floor to any of you who would like to have the to react. But let me let me talk about point one. On the original complaint filed by Attorney De Jesus, the acts were committed before Senator De Lima became a senator. There was an issue earlier already raised by Senator Drilon on the issue of jurisdiction. It is my personal opinion that that is correct. And that is why my recommendation is for the dismissal of this original complaint by Attorney De Jesus. Now, on the complaint filed by Mr. Pulmano, the alleged bribery was then committed again when she was Secretary of the Department of Justice. So it falls under the same category as substance when she was still Secretary of Justice. Therefore, a problem on jurisdiction. So I will be recommending the same. Now, on the supplemental complaint filed by Attorney De Jesus, the dalliances of Senator De Lima with her married driver was committed at the time she was not yet a senator. But on the and again, it falls under the same category as the first two that I mentioned. Now, on the complaint filed by Representatives Alvarez et al. For violation of Article 150 of the Revised Penal Code, and the complaint filed by Attorney De Jesus as his second supplemental complaint with the same allegation as the House of Representatives, was committed when she was already a senator. So, I hope we can fast track this. We can decide whether to dismiss or to proceed with the investigation based on the merits of the complaints. The committee may draft a resolution dismissing the complaints that I mentioned based on the discussion and the judgment that the complaints are not meritorious to warrant an investigation. But then again, the last 2 points, I believe, merits, and therefore we must proceed with the investigation. Any comments?
Yes.
Senator Drilon.
Yes, Mr. Chairman. So, we, in general, we have no problems with the manifestation and ruling of, or suggested ruling of the chair. So, just for clarity, we'll be limiting the, we will be finding that there is sufficient form and substance on the, is it the third complaint or third?
The second supplemental complaint of Attorney De Jesus and the complaint of the House of Representatives headed by the Speaker and Commissioner Parinas, Congressman Parinas and Congressman Mali. Of course, yeah, the same violation. Yeah. Article 150 of the Revised Penal Code.
Just on my part, just on the part of this representation, we support the position of the chair. We dismiss the other grounds or other complaints on the ground of lack of jurisdiction, but we find as sufficient in form of and substance. The second supplemental complaint of Attorney De Jesus and the complaint of the House leadership. I concur.
Thank you, Senator Ontiveros.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Just two process questions. Has Senator De Lima been appraised of and furnished a copy of the latest or the newest complaint from the House leadership?
Not yet. The next step that we need to take is for after we decide now, we will inform her of the two complaints that we will be taking up, and we will ask for a, with your concurrence, we will ask for a reply from Senator De Lima, perhaps 15 days to answer these complaints after she has received the copies of the complaints.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and also for answering in advance my second and last process question, that therefore after our committee has furnished her a copy of this newest complaint, that she will be given a chance to answer this latest allegation. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman, yeah, just for clarification, after we have determined the sufficiency in form and substance, should we not also decide on jurisdiction, on the issue of jurisdiction, before we notify the respondent?
Well, yes, Mr. Chairman, Vice Chairman. Indeed, but I believe it is, and I understand it is being concurred by some of our members, that there is form and substance in the complaint by the House and the Attorney De Jesus. As a matter of fact, what we need to do at this point, I believe, is to consolidate just that into just one complaint.
I mean, jurisdiction. We have not yet disposed of the issue of jurisdiction, Mr. Chairman.
No, as far as the the two first complaints, we have no jurisdiction. That is what I believe.
I mean the complaint filed, the second complaint of Attorney De Jesus and the complaints filed by the members of the House.
All right. The second supplemental complaint of Attorney De Jesus and the complaint filed by the House of Representatives, we definitely have jurisdiction because these were allegedly committed when she was already a senator. So, if there are no objections or there are no further comments, the actions of the committee would be to consolidate the two remaining complaints, but firstly dismissing the complaint, original complaint of Attorney De Jesus and the complaint of Mr. Pulmano. And then we will inform Senator De Lima of the complaints that are filed against her and that it has form and substance, and we are going to ask her to answer the complaints. Oh, by the way, we have a new General Counsel, Attorney Michael David, of the same law office of Attorney Karen Jimeno, because Attorney Jimeno is now an undersecretary, I believe, of DPWH. So, for the record. Any other comment?
So the next step that we take, Mr. Chairman, is to provide Senator De Lima with the copy of the complaint together with the order that, or the ruling that we made today.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
We'll after I formulate the resolution, I will ask the members to sign and submit. So, there being no other matter, I think we have already decided on what to do with the complaints, and there are no comments. I'd like to thank all of you for attending this meeting. With that, this meeting is formally adjourned.